The teachers in this country have some of the biggest impacts on our youth of today. Teaching is quite a demanding job, and the sweet teachers who give back to our country are not receiving a salary quite to what they deserve. Paying teachers more will result in better teachers all over the country. When the salary of a teacher goes up, the job of teaching becomes more valuable and more people are interested in the job. This results in a wider selection of teachers, causing the teachers that are hired to be better educated and better for our students. Having been a student all throughout grade school and high school, like many of you, I have dealt with many teachers. I think I would not be alone in saying that the teachers that I loved more and liked more, I definitely learned more in their classes. I think people don't always realize the effect that teachers have on the young people of this country. I think one of the biggest ways to give back or to say thank you is to raise the salary. Currently, the average salary of a teacher in America is $48,882, whereas the average salary of a working person in general is $51,939. The job of a teacher is seriously underrated and needs to be respected more and paid a little bit more. I hope today to teach you a little bit more about the impact that teachers have on students' lives and to show you that they do deserve more than they are currently being paid. Teachers have quite a large impact on the youth of today's world and can make a bigger difference than most people realize. On an average school day, a child will spend more time with their teacher than with their actual parents. Teachers are not just teaching their subjects, but they are teaching their morals with how they conduct themselves and things that they say when they may not necessarily be teaching, and just the one-on-one conversations that they have with the students. How do we control what our children are being taught, including in and outside the textbook conversations? We all know what our children are being taught as far as curriculum, but when it comes to the kind of person that our children are being taught by, increasing the salary will have a positive effect in that people will, increasing the salary will make teaching a more valued job, and people who are higher qualified will want to apply for it to be paid more. Victoria's Secret models make on average about $1 million a year. So this means as Americans, we value women walking around in their underwear more than we value the education of our young people. I know this isn't actually the case, but I think one of the best ways to show that we don't actually believe this is to raise the salary of a teacher. Not only do our teachers have a huge influence on our youth, as I've previously mentioned, but the work that teachers put into the classroom, both in and outside of it, is unmeasurable. Teaching is more than just your average 9-to-5 job. Teachers work long hours, stay late, grade papers, and prepare lessons. Teachers have about an hour-long lesson every day that they need to have prepared, as well as homework assignments prepared and other things like that. And each of these lessons can take hours to prepare. Teachers are also constantly grading. Due to tests and homework assignments and other activities in the classroom, there are tons of assignments that teachers need to spend their personal time on grading. This personal time is not on the clock time and not paid for, but I think raising the salary will show our true appreciation and pay them for the work they do outside the classroom. Raising the salary of a teacher will not only thank them, but it will cause the applicants to be better qualified, as I previously mentioned. The higher the salary, the higher in demand the job becomes. This causes the applicants to be better qualified, better educated. Typically, they have higher morals, that sort of thing. Raising the salary of a teacher will interest those who feel they deserve that type of money. Those type of people are educated, experienced, and typically better for our young people to look up to as their role models and spend all their time with. Teachers teach children with their actions and not just words, which is why we need those people who do have strong morals and values. And one of the best ways to do this is to pay them more, so the job becomes more competitive. Teachers that receive a higher salary will be more effective in teaching young people how to be better citizens as well. We don't always realize the effects that teachers can have on a person. I don't think I'm alone when saying I have a favorite teacher. She was my 4th grade teacher, and she was fun and energetic. And in fourth grade, that is the year you study about your state. And my family lived in New Jersey at the time, and we studied all about New Jersey and everything. And because of her, it was really easy to pay attention, and she's really become, we're still friends on Facebook 10 years later, and she is just one of the greatest people I've ever known. On average, the youth in the country spend about 7 hours a day at school or working on school-related functions. Quite a bit of learning is done during the 7 hours, but not just educationally. People are learning about who they might want to be someday and the kinds of jobs they would like to have and that sort of thing. It's important that we hire teachers with strong values and morals who will have a positive influence on those youth during those crucial 7 hours. There's so much more learning that goes on than just the Pythagorean theorem. The students watch teachers, and they really do take note about the kind of people that they'd like to become someday. The students are way more aware than just the curriculum the teachers are teaching. So how do we control the kind of teachers that teach our children in these 7 hours? I think raising the salary will have better qualified people wanting the job. As you can see, the job of a teacher is very important. Teachers have quite the impact on our young people and can make a bigger difference than I think we sometimes realize. I hope, if nothing else, we can respect and appreciate the teachers in our lives a little bit more. I hope we can be grateful to their service and enjoy what they have to offer and do our best to show gratitude towards them. And I think that one of the best ways to do this is to give them back what they have been giving us for so many years. And I think it's important that we do appreciate them. And I hope that we can take what a teacher is and really appreciate that more in our society. Thank you.